Good afternoon, traders. In this video, I'm going to show you how to draw support and resistance lines on any chart. If you use this information in your own trading, I strongly suggest that you trade with one single share until you've tracked 100 trades or more and you've proven yourself profitable before you increase your position size. So right now, we're going to use Apple as our example. The ticker symbol is AAPL. We have it up here on the weekly time frame. So we're going to work from the weekly time frame down to the 1 minute time frame. So as I move my cursor around the screen, you can see a vertical line following the cursor around and a horizontal line following the cursor around. So if you use that, starting with the current candle, this is this week, and we start bringing the cursor down, as soon as we see it touch two candles at one time, we can draw a line. So you see right there, as I brought the cursor down, the horizontal line touches the top of this candle and this candle. It doesn't have to be exact, but it should be very close. And this signifies a level of resistance back here. As the price moved up, sellers stepped up and sold off their shares and kept the price from breaking that level. So that makes it a resistance. And then there was a little bit of a struggle here. Buyers stepped back up, pushed the price through. Once an extreme resistance is broken, then it's likely that the price will continue in that direction. And that's what happened over here. So now this level can become support as the price works its way back down. If it comes down and touches this level, there should be buyers there to support that level. Not necessarily though, and that's why you go into every trade with a plan and a stop loss and take your stops when they get hit. So let's go down and do one more line on this time frame, and then we'll decrease our time frame. So here's another area where I can see two candles touching the same level. If this level gets broken, then this would be the next support area where buyers should step up and support the price. Let's go down to the daily time frame. We'll do the same thing, starting at the top, working our way down. We're going to wait and see when that horizontal line touches two candles. It looks like right about here it does so. So we're going to put a line right there. And you can see there's another candle back here. So this level was a level of resistance because sellers came and started selling off their shares. Buyers stepped up, pushed the price back up through that level of resistance, and now it became a support. It hasn't been tested yet. The price continued in that level. So anytime an extreme resistance or support is broken, you can see continuation in the direction of that break. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Do the same thing. Let me reset the chart here. Start here at the top, move our cursor down and see where we touch two candles at one time. There's one level here. You can see the bottom of this candle and the top of this candle touched. So that could be kind of a, obviously at this point the price is above it, so that should act as a support level. There may be another level there, but I want to keep this chart as clean as possible. So let's go ahead and move down to the 1-hour time frame. The further down we get in the time frame, the less down we need to go in price, if that makes sense, because if you're going to be trading in a more current time frame, then you're really concerned about where the price is right now. So looking at this chart, I can see a level of resistance right away. I'll point it out to you. I'm going to put a line on the chart right there. You could see this double top right here, and this candle almost touched it. This is a level of resistance. You could see that buyers tried to push the price up through that level, got rejected, and price came back down. So that's a strong level of resistance right now. And this line that we drew on the chart a minute ago acted as support. Price came down, touched that area, and buyers came in and supported it, pushed the price back up. The price may go back up to this level. We don't know. You'll just have to wait and see. But you can plan a trade around there, and maybe have a stop loss right here or at the low of this candle. Might be a safe trade to take. So let's take a look at let's go to the 15-minute time frame. See how things look there. So again, we're seeing those kind of double top candles, and price broke up through that level and was rejected, came back down, and you can see this support level is holding. If you want to kind of make it more of a defined area, you might draw another line here. And you could say that buyers will step up if the price comes down to this level. Kind of the same thing up here. If you want to define it more as an area, you could say there's a good chance that sellers might start selling off if the price gets up to this level, because you could see that's happened many times before in the past. So this is kind of a range that this stock should trade in the next, let's see, we're on the 15-minute time frame, so at least in the next few 15-minute candles, which we won't see start to form until tomorrow. So let's go down to the 5-minute time frame. So again, you're seeing this area here that we drew on the was it the 1 hour or the 30-minute act as support. As the price comes back down, it shoots back up eventually. And then up here, we're seeing our area of resistance. Let's go down to the 1-minute time frame. So here's our area of support where the price came down and got pushed back up. Here's our area of resistance where the price has tried to break out, or at least as the price goes up into that area, it sells off. It goes up here, chops around, sells off, goes up here, starts to break out. It's kind of a fake breakout, tries again, gets rejected, and then sells off again, comes all the way back down to this more extreme. Now these are becoming the extreme support and resistance levels on these lower time frames. So the last thing I think I'm going to show you is I don't really use support and resistance in this fashion in my own trading. I mean, this is a great way to study how charts work. I definitely spend a lot of time looking at charts this way. But if we look at the extended hours, I'll show you kind of what I would have done if I was day trading Apple today. So let me hit reset real quick here. Make sure we're looking at the chart from today. Something's wrong here. Let me refresh this, maybe because it's on auto. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Okay, back in business. So if we look at the pre-market and the previous day, we could see where the highs are. I always mark out the high of the previous day, which is right here, basically at 150. It's 149.99, but on a stock this price, 1 cent really doesn't mean anything. So I would definitely say 150 is a good level of resistance. And then if you look at the chart during the day, it came up to that 150 level, but really wasn't able to break it. The high of this candle is 150, and that is my criteria to take a trade, to take a long position, is that the price must break out through that previous day's high or previous session high, because that's an extreme resistance. Once an extreme resistance is broken, there is more than likely going to be a small pullback and then a continuation in that direction. If it's not broken, then it shows you that there is weakness in the stock at that level, and that sellers are going to step up when the price gets to that level and push it down. And that's exactly what happened today. So that would have kept me out of trading. Excuse me, that's my cat. That would have kept me out of trading Apple if I was day trading it today. So hopefully you learned something from this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, let me just zoom out so you can get a better look at those levels on the 1 minute time frame. And you could see the range that the stock traded in and how it kind of bounced off of those extreme levels. So again, if you use this information, I strongly suggest trading with 1 share until you've proven yourself profitable. As always, go into every single trade with a plan. Stick to the plan no matter what. Always take your stop losses, honor your profit target, and in the long run, you should be green. Take care.